Hi, Erica. Thank you for joining me. It's been lovely having you. Last 12 weeks, you have completed my deep dive in transformation program. I mean, I have seen massive changes in you. And would you like to share it with other people what your experience is so far?
Yes, absolutely. I absolutely enjoyed these last 3 months, the 12 weeks. It was amazing. It changed my life. If there is anyone who is doubting it or thinking about shall I do this or not, then absolutely please do it. Don't don't delay because it will change your life like it has changed mine. I I've been looking and reading whatever you can find on self development, and nothing compared to this. The fact that I had been coming back every week and we talked about the traumas and fears, and we removed so much from my life, things that I didn't even know I had, was just life changing. Um, like we've just talked about, there's so many. Um, so just think about your family relationships are always very challenging, and I'm not an exception. There's things that I had with my mum and with my sister especially, and it was dragging my whole entire life, and it was something that I never thought I could even get over. But thanks to Edda's lovely guidance and help and support, um, I overcome it. And families are still a challenge, and they always will be. But now I feel like I can step back and let them be themselves, and it doesn't hurt me anymore. And I feel so much stronger about this. There was another huge day when we released this trauma of me making mistakes, and I always needed somebody to look and to run to when I made a mistake. So it was basically me running to my nan for approval and for support, and I was always like, it was almost, oh, things are going to be okay, isn't it? um and again, there was this experience from my childhood, which, yes, I experienced it, but I didn't think I was traumatized by it, even though it was huge. I never even thought of it. But and again, this comes down to Edda's experience and loving support and guidance to bring these traumas out and to overcome them. And I'm going to be eternally grateful for that, because, like I said, that would have been in my life for the rest of my days, and it was a huge part of my suffering. So again, I'm so grateful.
It was causing lots of panics, wasn't it? You were
Yeah,
always worried, panicking, always running to someone for approval. So it's all gone now. And your internal personal power was about 40% when we first
yeah,
started. Now it's like 95%.
yeah,
It's
yeah,
amazing. You had massive grief about losing your nan. That was the first one that we look at. So every time you remember your nan, you remember her in a completely different light now.
yeah,
No
yeah,
grief, nothing, just love. It's
yeah.
amazing. Yeah,
Every time. See,
yeah,
I've got my nan's photo on the stairwell, and every time I go down the stairs and I look up to her, I almost like just stroke the picture and I smile at her, and it's almost like I talk to her in a happy and a grateful way that I have had her in my life for so long,
yeah,
rather than, when you look at someone and you're still grieving, you look at them and you feel pain because you're sad.
yeah,
And yes, I am sad that she's not here, but I'm grateful. I choose and I remember the grateful and nice things.
yeah.
So yeah, it's completely different.
And now you got all the tools and techniques to carry on with your life as well. You know how to deal with it. And you're even planning to do your EFT training with me
Yeah,
in January as well, and join
yeah,
the spiritual self mastery club, six
yeah,
months, and just carry on with the accountability, carry on with the breakthroughs, the transformation as well. I mean,
yeah.
we left quite lots behind you, haven't we?
Oh
It's
God, yeah.
yeah,
This absolutely have changed my life. I remember how much I was doubting when I decided to go on this journey, and I remember, I think after second or third session that we've had, again I had that huge panic daunting on me. It was like a rock and a big stone falling on me on my shoulders, and I was thinking, oh my God, is this the good thing? Is this the right thing that I'm doing? And let me tell you, absolutely was the right thing to do. I don't regret not a single moment of this. And in fact, I was telling Eda, I was telling you that I was worried that it's coming to an end. But I feel so grateful and positive about this whole journey. I do it all over again any day. Best thing I could have ever done. Seriously, best thing. So if there is anyone who is doubting or wondering or, you know, deciding, should I? Yes, you definitely should. Please do it, because it will change your life.
Yeah.
I thought I was unfixable. I really did. Because I always tried something and it lasted for a little bit, and then I went back to my old habits. But you know, the biggest thing to take away here is that this program has changed my life. But nothing will last unless I put my hand to, you know, to the painting, if you like, or to the sculpture. So I need to do some work too to maintain this and continue. But now at least I've got the best tools that I could have from you. So I'm ever so grateful.
Yeah.
For this.
I
I
mean,
really am.
you sort of overcome the core issues that was causing you all these panics, the fear, you know, of kind of making you feel like you wasn't free. So we get rid of all of those. So you got a clean slate to create your own life the way that you want to, isn't it?
Yeah.
So it's amazing.
And it's exciting. Yeah, it's very, very exciting, because finally I feel like that power that I have been given away for my whole life, I have it back.
Yeah.
And I can start, like you said, a clean slate. I can start from, you know, now I feel like I can start to build my own life, and I don't need to worry about what other people think, or I don't need to, you know, give my power away constantly asking for somebody else's approval, because I know that everything that I do comes from the right place and comes from my heart.
Yeah. And you were so worried about making mistakes. You felt like you were in a prison, wasn't it?
Yeah.
You felt like you have no freedom whatsoever. So how is that feeling now?
Oh, it's life-changing, absolutely life-changing. It was that fear was paralyzing, and it was causing lots of anxiety as well.
Yeah.
And it was getting to the point where I was so scared. It would be end of the world. I was freezing in my own tracks.
Yeah.
And now I feel I started looking at the mistakes as my friends, because the mistakes that we make are helping me to learn and to become the better person. And finally, I started to believe that it's okay to make mistakes. If I make a wrong decision, then I make another one, and I learn from the old one and I move on. But before, it was like I made a mistake and that's it, end of the world, and I couldn't move past it.
Yeah.
So life-changing.
What a transformation, huh?
Oh God, yeah.
Mind, body, and soul. That's the most important thing. Everything. It's just amazing. And now even your eating habits are so much better because you got so much love for yourself, isn't it?
Yeah. For so long, I couldn't even maintain no diet. So we call it lifestyle change because that's what it is. But before, the amount of times I would start a lifestyle change, but it would last a few days, and I'd be back into my old habits, buying chocolates and junk food. And now I'm sticking to it, and I feel good about myself. And you know, the scales are going the right way, but you know, regardless of the scales, I feel better. I feel like I'm actually achieving something.
Yeah.
So I feel so much better.
Feel like on top of the world.
Yeah, top of the mountain. It's like literally standing up at the top of the mountain and screaming from top of your lungs.
Yeah.
Much, but honestly, like is uncomparable. The best thing I could have ever done.
Yeah, best investment. That's what my clients always say. This is the best investment, best decision of my life. Would you agree?
Yeah, absolutely, 100%, 100%. I wouldn't change it for nothing, and I'd do it all over again any day.
Thank you.
Honestly, best investment. I mean, yeah, it was just meant to be, and I'm so grateful that this was the time when I've done it, because if you don't have to suffer, and you don't, because I am a living proof that I thought I was unfixable. That's what I thought. That's how I have to live my life forever.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, to the rest of my days, and I don't. And it's so liberating to know that there is the light at the end of the tunnel.
Yeah. And despite
So
your fears, you made the decision. You said, I'm going for it. But and you did it. It wasn't hard, was it? It was
no,
fun, actually. We enjoyed it, haven't we?
yeah, yeah. And I was every week I was looking forward to the next one, and with each week that my confidence and my power was growing, and it was becoming better. I was always very careful when you were asking what's your power, and I was always thinking, oh, I'm always going to say a little bit less just in case something goes wrong. But there's no need, because it was always growing better. And it's just life changing. It really is.
Yeah. You can't
My-
buy this, can you? It's
no,
amazing. I mean, I see the transformation in you. I see this light in your eyes, just happiness, all over you. It's just amazing.
thank you. No,
Thank
and it's all
you.
thanks to you. I mean, I worked hard, but it's up to you. Like, you brought all these, you plucked all the weeds out,
Yeah.
and we've removed all the traumas, and I will be always grateful for that.
More than welcome. It's my pleasure. This
It's
is this is
honestly.
what I do. This is what I love seeing
Mhm.
people transform.
And oh yeah, one thing I wanted to say, like when we just said it earlier, it's been enjoyable experience. It's not painful.
Yeah,
Getting rid of the traumas even at the time when it was quite emotional, the how much lighter I felt afterwards.
yeah,
It's it's not a painful process. It is enjoyable. Just get it out of the system, and you will feel much better. And that's what was happening to me. Each and every session that we've had, every next one, I was feeling better and better.
yeah,
So the best thing.
yeah.
It really
Your
it
power
is.
goes up and up and up, and you're like, oh my God, can you get better than this? Can you get
Yeah,
better than this? I'm
yeah,
feeling alive. Suddenly I'm feeling happy, content with myself, isn't it? It's amazing.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Thank you so much for trusting me. Thank you for this as well. Hopefully it will help someone to, change their life as well.
I sincerely hope so, and I thank you eternally. I'm always going to be very grateful, Ada, for your lovely guidance and the light in you. It's just it's beautiful, and it was an absolute pleasure and joy to have you as my guide and helping me to get over all these traumas and fears and worries,
Yeah.
and changing and essentially changing my life. So thank you so much.
No, you're more than welcome. My pleasure.
Thank you.
Thank you.